This podcast may contain adult material. Mature audiences only, please.
Welcome back to Me and Mrs. Always Right. I am your host, Me.
And I'm Mrs. Always Right.
Coming to you live from one of the several little trailer parks in Roswell, New Mexico.
Where we just spent a weekend.
Yeah, we went on vacation. And there was plenty of trailer parks to choose from. Really?
Stop it!
It's still that good?
Yes. Stop.
Babe.
The face. Oh, stop it. Stop it.
You have to describe what you're...
Okay.
Number one, if you want to follow along, go to Me and Mrs. Always Right on Facebook, and there's some pictures in there, and she's going to describe to you what is tickling her.
This picture is the...
My arm's getting tired from holding the phone.
I can't. This picture is the best picture. Apparently,
It's fine. You can say my name. Say my name. Say my name.
Apparently, he got in a little, what would you call that? Maybe you got arrested, okay? You got arrested in Roswell and got put in jail, and his jailmate
violated me. I got violated.
That face that you are making is classic.
Surprise!
Surprise! That is the best picture I have ever seen in my entire life. I swear.
Better than
that is the best picture.
So why did the CPR picture have you on the ground rolling doing the pictures?
Because first of all, I wasn't expecting you to try to revive the alien.
He was dying. Look at the picture.
I know.
I was trying to help.
I know. You were so serious about it. But it totally caught me off guard.
Did it
Next
really?
thing I know, I'm on the floor laughing. I can't even get up. I am laughing so hard.
She had about a 3-minute laugh seizure.
Oh
She was done.
Oh my God. It was so
So we got invited out to a trip for a little weekend trip to Roswell, New Mexico, and
from some transplants that are from there.
And
they know the ins
that.
and out.
And so we get there and we get there Saturday, and of course we're doing the tourist
Friday
thing.
night.
Well, okay.
Right. We got there
Saturday when we wake up. Okay. We're doing the tourist thing.
We do the tourist thing. Yes,
and,
yes.
So we go to the UFO museum.
Yes.
Which is cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of information, but you have to read it.
A lot. I mean, there's a lot of reading, and I'm just not one of these.
You're more of an artifact. Show me the artifact.
I want to see the spaceship and the alien bodies. I don't even know how you
pictures and
show me the artifacts. But this was a lot of reading.
It was a lot of reading. It was good. It was nice. It was informative. But you're right. It was a lot of reading. But I enjoyed it. It was fun. It was something that I can actually say, been there, done that.
Right.
You know.
I probably wouldn't do it again, though. And Trina and David probably take everybody there. And can you imagine having to go to that museum every time you take people there?
People there. Right. But, but they know people probably.
And they're very patient and very tolerant.
Yes. And they probably know that people really want to see stuff like that. So that's why they do it. But they also took us to a little place just right down the street.
It had to have been two doors down.
Oh, yeah, maybe 2, maybe 3 at the most. It was not very far.
There's this little gift shop there.
Yes, it's called Alien Zone.
And you go in there, and it looks like a regular gift shop.
And you can buy your gifts or whatever, or...
For $5.
Yes.
Which is the best $5 I've ever spent. So
we didn't spend, thank thank the Patreons. They actually paid that one.
Did they?
Yes, because I paid the one before.
Well, they're sweet.
I know. Best money ever spent.
This was
I don't care
This
who
was the
spent
best
it.
$5 they've ever spent.
Oh my God.
And I guarantee you they can never go back in that place again.
Oh my God.
Because the memories will come.
Oh, so many memories.
So you go into this alien zone and you go into the back. And they have these little places set up where you can take selfies with the aliens.
And you do your own pictures. You do your own stances. You don't have to pay anything to anybody other than the cover to get back there.
Right.
And it is so
a lot
much
of these
fun.
A lot of these pictures on the Facebook page are from that.
Yes, because that was so much fun. It was so fun.
It's a very unique idea. And I think it's clever. And that if you go to Roswell and you're doing the tourist thing, the alien zone is definitely the highlight.
Definitely go, because you're going to have so much fun. There's several different scenes of aliens set up and things like that, and it's so much fun to just interact, and you do it at your own pace. You don't have to be rushed. Nothing. It's all you.
That guy, there was a guy in there, and he was like, well, they say laughter keeps a marriage together. I'm going to be married forever.
Apparently, because I was laughing the whole time we were there. It was so much fun.
That was fun. And then you had another good little experience.
Yes. So across the street at the corner from there.
So we were looking because we wanted to buy a t-shirt, right?
Yes. We got to get a t-shirt.
She always does her coffee mug, and I do my shot glass, and that's what we do. So,
we're looking around. There's several different gift shops. Everything like that. Well, we go across the street to one, and it's called Hangar 209. And
you want to? What's the address?
It's 209 North Main Street.
209 North Main Street.
On the card, the address is 209 North Main Street, Roswell, New Mexico, in the USA. On Earth.
They got to find it too, right?
Absolutely. Well, apparently it's like it is a gift shop, but actually they sell coffee. They have like a little coffee bar and everything, but because of the Rona, you couldn't just like buy coffee. They weren't selling coffee, but they did make up some coffee. Some of the coffee that they carry there. A
sample.
Right. That you can buy. They make up a pot. You can make you a little cup. And I seen a coffee that I wanted to buy, but I really wanted to try it. Well, it just so happens that this is the coffee that they actually had made up for you to try. And it's by Raven's Brew Coffee. It's double dead. It's a dark roast coffee. And I was just reading on here. They actually have a warning. That's not coffee.
It is to me.
Okay. So this morning on this double dead coffee, it says contains a copious quantity of caffeine, not for the faint of heart. This high-speed blend will supercharge your daily supercharge. Keep away from small children and pets.
Oh, yeah?
That's what it says.
They don't want the cat drinking any of that coffee?
They do. Apparently, they don't want your dogs and your cats and your gophers and your ferrets and all that stuff to have this. It's so funny.
There was another blend I bought because I wanted you to have to read the name.
Right. So
on your other show.
Not only did I actually get to try this double dead coffee, which was amazing. It was very smooth.
Good.
It was rich.
Good.
And I think it was rich because it is a dark roast coffee. And normally I get medium roast coffee, but I noticed the coffee that you wanted to get me also is a dark roast coffee. And it is also by Raven's Brew Blend, right? It says another exotic Raven's Brew Blend, but the name of this coffee is Three Peckered Billy Goats.
Hell yeah. That's why I bought it. I wanted you to read it.
Exactly. And I can't wait to try it because
it looks good.
Well, it says that it has a velvety mouthfeel, superb body, uncanny high notes of fruity sweetness hover over a dry chocolate base.
Have you had practice reviewing coffee? because you do such a fantastic job.
Thanks, honey. No, not really.
No?
So, no, we're not sponsored by anybody, but you know what? If coffee wants to sponsor us, we'll take it. But anyway, so the guy that actually helped us there at Hangar 209, there on Main Street, was Dominique Batista, which is a fucking cool ass name. I'm just saying.
I mean, if you got to kick somebody's ass, Batista might as well be your name.
And I think it goes real well because they serve coffee, and it's kind of like
that's barista.
Barista,
not Bautista.
Bautista. Okay, well, it's close, and I'm sure he's probably heard that a time or two. I'm sure. So anyway, but I do want to thank him, Dominique, for helping us out. We got coffee there. Didn't we get a couple of T-shirts there?
No, we bought T-shirts at the other shop.
We did get T-shirts somewhere else. But yeah, this coffee I can't wait to drink because the Double Dead I have drank and it was amazing. But he did say that we could go to their website, which is hangar209.com, and buy more coffee if we liked it, which... three-peckered billy goat, you can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong with a three-peckered billy goat. He gets around. So I want to say that Dominic, your customer service was on point. You were friendly. You were a pleasure to deal with, and I would say you helped my wife out, but that sounds kind of weird. So,
but he did because I asked him about the coffee. Because I wanted to order coffee, and he's like, we can't, but we did make some up, and you're more than welcome to have some. He showed me the cups, the sugar, the creamer. They had
awesome.
Everything there, and it was
just
really
saying,
good.
this is a personal review. They absolutely did not pay for this or anything.
No, not at all.
But when we have pleasurable experiences, we want you to know.
Yeah, definitely give you a shout out. So if anybody decides that they want to take a trip to Roswell and go to Alien Zone, which was the most hilarious fun ever. And
if you do go and you can top our pictures, send them to us.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great. I started thinking on a couple of them. There's probably, we could have done a couple of other different poses, but whatever. But anyway, if you do go, definitely go by Hangar 209. Check out what they have there. As far as gifts and collectibles or whatever that you want to get, and check out their coffee. They had several different blends, but these are the two that we picked out that I can't wait to have a full pot at my house.
Oh, hey, I can't wait to try it either.
I know.
So if you do also get to Roswell, there's several things that having local people show us around.
Tour guides, absolutely.
So out by the airport is a airplane boneyard, basically a graveyard where they put unused commercial airliners. You see them from all the major companies out there.
Big and airplanes, and little ones too, like fighter.
I saw the F5. There was a F5 out there.
It's actually an old Army base.
Army base, and it's supposed to be the longest runway in the world.
Yes,
is what it is.
I heard that you could land anything there.
Yep.
So
we can land.
Stop it.
What, baby? You hot? You're hot.
Oh, thanks, honey.
But get out there. You can. We had no problems walking up to the fence and taking pictures.
No.
I cannot guarantee your safety. Whether you're abducted by aliens or the police, I'm not guaranteeing that.
No.
But we had no problems. I enjoyed the historic. Not the historic, but the old industrial area.
Yeah,
where they had
nice.
the old grain silo, which at one point was turned into a furniture store.
Right, and I'm sure a lot of people, if you just go by there, you won't get the story of what this was and what it turned out to be and what they used it for. If you don't know somebody from there, you're not going to know. But if you're driving around and you see this huge grain silo.
Just know it used to be a furniture store.
Yeah.
Inside, and I heard it had a hell of an echo.
Yeah, I heard the same thing.
And whatever, so Roswell's out in the desert.
No.
Well, it was sandy, but somehow these people have found a way to grow pecan trees to
Yes.
the eye's content. You get out to see these pecan orchards.
Acres and acres.
Unbelievable how many pecan trees are out there.
And apparently the pecans like that atmosphere because they're everywhere.
I've never seen. I mean, I'm sure they grow them elsewhere. I'm not trying to, but that's. I mean, I think that's probably the bread and butter of Roswell is some in those houses out by them orchards. You can tell. You can tell who's making the money in that.
Yes,
town.
Absolutely. And so those houses were so cool. There's so many cool aspects to a lot of houses anyway. We actually did see like some historical houses that were beautiful. I loved them. Absolutely loved them.
I never liked old houses until we were watching. I don't know. I grew up in a trailer. Right. And these old houses are built on pier and beam. And like I said, I've always equated pier and beam houses to a mobile home.
Right.
And I always thought cheap, but these older pier and beam houses are beautiful and built well. And even run down, you can see what they could be.
Oh, the potential, because I guarantee you, if it's run down and it was built way back in the early 1900s or even before, it is good and solid. A lot of
you get good
things
structure.
Yes,
you get good structure
bones.
To start with.
Definitely good bones in a house.
And you're probably going to put some money into it, but you're going to put money into a house that's going to be there
for another 100 years or more.
Yeah.
So
Roswell was a very, very nice town.
Yes,
outside
I really
of the
enjoyed it.
It was very windy for March.
Oh yeah,
and there was a lot of sand.
Yes,
and I started feeling like Anakin Skywalker. Sand everywhere.
I'm
hate
really
sand.
I'm really surprised a lot of them cars even have paint on them because man, if you
drive
had
it
to
in
go
a sandblaster.
through exactly, if you had to go through a whole month every year with your car, you're not going to have any paint left on it. But I don't know, they still had paint on them, so.
And the last thing I want to bring up, if I can,
okay,
is Bottomless Lake State Park.
Yes. Oh my God, that was amazing.
It was beautiful out there.
Amazing. You're driving around, curves and hills, and you can see, just right off of the road where you're at, you can see like little ponds and like the sand, salt that's around them, kind of murky looking water. And, you're still just driving around, and then you top this one hill and it has like a lookout point that you can park at. And
wonder how many people make out up there.
Oh my God, that would be a beautiful place to do it.
Yes, it would.
And it's right over what is it called?
It's called Lee Lake.
Lee Lake,
which is formed. So it's a series of about nine lakes. The smallest one was 0.3 acres. Area.
Right.
And they're formed by sinkholes.
Mm-hmm.
Right. New Mexico has the Carlsbad Caverns and all that.
Right.
So
yes.
So there's a lot of caves and underground there, and they're formed by sinkholes. Well, Lee Lake is not the largest by area, but it is the deepest, and it's the only one they allow you to swim in. It is 90 feet deep,
and it is beautiful.
And it's fed, so you're in the desert, and it's fed by groundwater under the ground.
Right.
So,
and it's so funny because you see all these little murky ponds, what we would call them in Texas, ponds or whatever, and they're kind of murky, kind of dirty, like some of our lakes and stuff are. But you top this hill to where Lee Lake is, and that point that you can park at overlook, and it's the prettiest blue you have ever seen.
Yes.
It's just amazing.
Oh, girl, it was windy up there, though.
Oh, I thought I was going to fly away with the wind just stepping out of the vehicle. It would just almost push you off if it was going the other way. Thank goodness it was.
So if you're planning a trip to New Mexico, and you're planning a trip to Roswell, the aliens aren't the only thing to see there. They're intriguing, and you can tell the town kind of lives off of its alien stories. Everything's got to have a niche, right?
Exactly.
But see the other stuff. Don't get so focused on the UFO McDonald's.
Hey, I never seen a UFO McDonald's ever.
Alien street lights.
the alien streetlights were cool.
So, yeah, it was a great trip. And I definitely want to thank them for inviting us and doing all the driving, because we went on a road trip we didn't have to drive on.
Neither one of us had to drive.
That's
it was
awesome.
so cool. We could just look out and just see the sights, which once you get past a certain point, there's nothing but dirt and tumbleweeds. That's it.
For miles.
And
I think it's
miles,
from Tatum to Roswell, New
and
Mexico.
miles,
There's nothing.
And miles.
So you did
and miles.
point out to me. So you and I road trip different. Okay? Right? We have a way of communicating where we should and shouldn't go.
Not only just road tripping, but in everyday life we are like that. So, but I did point out, like, the couple that we went with, they help each other, you know, they're like, oh, you know, do you want to turn here, or you can go up to this street? And, you know, if he's driving, she's like talking to him, and it's really soft. We're sitting in the back seat. The radio is not on or anything, but it's just subtle enough barely that we could hear. But apparently they, you know, communicate like this with each other a lot, because, you know, I maybe not heard everything, but the driver heard everything. But if they switch, then he's telling her the same thing that she was telling him, you know, oh, well, you can go this way, or you can go this way, but they're quietly doing it. And they were so sweet. And I pointed that out to you several times. Look how sweet they're talking to each other. Look how sweet he's talking to her. Look how sweet she's talking to him.
You and I have a communication problem.
Exactly. You're like,
I wouldn't go that far, okay?
Okay, no, nope. No, it's pretty much like that. It's pretty much.
I will tell you something. And what I feel like is the most basic.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Can I talk?
Okay, you go right ahead.
I tried to explain to you in the most basic of, and you look at me before we go here, before you get all pissed, okay? You're a smart woman.
Thank you.
And you're a very strong woman.
Thank you.
Okay? And I just think you're a little too smart and a little too strong and just a little too independent to take advice or directions from me. Okay?
Okay, I get it.
Because if I try to make a suggestion to you, all right?
But you're the same way if I suggest to you.
Only when we're working on stuff.
No.
Because I'm tearing it. Driving. You stop that. That's not it.
It is.
I'll be pulling an engine out and you'll be like, well, shouldn't it go in 45 degrees, you know, to the left or to the right?
Okay, I'm not saying I don't do that.
How many times I do this?
I'm not saying I don't do that. And I try not to do that as much.
Baby,
but driving.
No.
Even driving. I'm like, you know, we could. No, but I'm going to go this way because there's less traffic and fuck that.
No.
Blah, blah,
Number
blah.
one.
What?
Okay, when we're on this side of 820, this is my town. I know all these back roads in the way.
I know.
When we get to that side of 820, that's where you from. I don't talk shit over there. That's your hood. I don't know where we're going. That's your side.
Okay.
We just happen to live on my side of town.
Oh, okay. I see.
I know where we going around here, baby. I don't need.
So I will wait.
I'll take that out because I know you're not a name person.
So I'll just wait.
For what?
For you to miss whatever exit we're supposed to get off on and go, hey.
Where are you going?
Do you know where you're going?
Is that it?
That's what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to start doing that. But before that happens, I swear to you, I'm going to start the voice recorder on my phone. So I am able to show these people that you're not like what you're saying you are.
I'm an angel.
You're my angel.
I'm just telling you, our communication,
yes,
I think just needs to be simpler. Okay,
because I'm like,
I say something and you get a whole. I'm like that. That is not. That is not even near what I said.
You're the same way.
Bullshit.
Okay.
I'm a loving, understanding, caring husband who is here for your every need.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
No,
I believe you. Okay.
Yeah, that is not that.
Okay.
Yeah. We need to work on it.
We stop it with the aliens.
Baby, I just love your laugh.
Look at that face.
He surprised me.
You can tell.
This
Stop
laugh,
it.
this
Stop
laugh
it. I
was the
can't. Oh my
whole
gosh.
trip
I'm sorry.
after this.
I'm sorry. You know what? I laugh like this all the time anyway.
You
'Cause
do. You
you're
have a
so
beautiful
funny to
laugh.
me. I don't know about
and
that.
it's contagious.
I think people just laugh at me when I'm laughing because they're like, this bitch. I don't even know. Oh,
That's fucking great.
I know. We did have a wonderful trip, but I do want to bring up last episode or maybe episode before that. We were talking about, I don't even remember what, and you said, "Oh, remind me next time we record."
Is that what I said?
You did. You might not have said it just like that, but talking about killing my future
God.
roommate.
So I grew up with him.
Yes, I do.
So we were the Camaro, and back then it was the 77, 78, 79 Camaro. I mean, it was our dream cars. Okay, that's the car.
I think you're still dreaming of that because you got greasy 80s Camaro hair now.
And I cruise high schools. I get it. Okay, I get it.
Okay.
All right. But I ended up with a 91 Camaro RS. Okay.
Oh, you fancy.
Well, baby, it was the body style I didn't like, but I ended up loving this car.
Okay.
Mainly because it had T-tops, and I just looked fucking hot.
No. Okay.
We're not even showing you a picture. What are you laughing at? I'm just telling you, you may or may not believe it.
No.
But I was hot. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So I
think
had
you're
this
hot now.
Well, thank you, baby.
Oh, you're welcome.
You're beautiful too.
Thanks, honey.
But I had this little road I would take, and it was by the old football stadium we had here, and you would kind of take
It's
this
like
exit
over in Irving
area.
Okay.
And you would take this exit, and you would kind of go up this ramp, and another ramp came into it, but our ramp had a stop sign, and then you could go through that stop sign, and you could get back onto the highway, right? Or the stop sign you could turn off to go park at the football stadium. But nobody, I never went to the football stadium.
You've been there.
Oh, well, yeah, I have.
Okay.
But if you went through this stop sign at a high rate of speed, you would hit you would drop in this on ramp to get back onto 183 or loop 12 where it went.
Right.
It would just drop down, and it was you almost get like this negative G feeling. It was
roller coasters.
Man, it was awesome.
Oh yeah, I bet.
So I'm in this car. And it does about 105.
Nice.
Which I thought was fast at the time.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean,
now.
105 is fast.
Nah.
It is fast.
Fast enough to kill you, but not fast enough to win any races. Is all I'm saying.
Well, it depends on what you're racing.
Yugos. Okay, it's the only thing you can beat at 105. Yugos and maybe a Corolla, but an old Corolla, not a new one. So,
okay.
And so we're in this, and I'm like, yeah, dude, I want to show you this. I take this off ramp, and I'm hammered down on the throttle of this car.
Okay.
And I know I have to run this stop sign, but I get up to the stop sign, and I look, and here comes this old Bronco or Blazer. God. I can't remember. It was a big old
something bigger than what you're in.
Bronco Blazerish. Okay.
Okay.
And he wasn't stopping. And
he didn't have a stop sign, though, right?
Well, I mean, he should have seen how fast we were going. That's his fault, not ours.
Well, you can't tell always how fast somebody is.
I'm just saying, at that point in time, he should have. Okay. But I realized he was coming over, and I was hauling ass.
Oh, shit.
And I had to nosedive this car on the brakes.
Oh, God.
And you're at a moment. I mean, time slows down in instances like this, and I have no out.
Okay.
It's concrete barrier. He's coming in front. I'm not getting around him. I'm on the brakes. The car's sliding.
Oh, shit. Scary.
I cut the wheel to the right just a little bit, just enough to where the nose. So in that year model Camaro, the nose kind of slopes down.
Okay.
Past the hood.
Right.
And I swear to God, it went right under his rear bumper.
Oh shit.
And we just slowed down enough, and then he pulled away. It was. I almost killed the guy. I think I still smell poop.
Oh,
shit. I don't poop my pants in situations like that.
I bet you did.
I didn't tell him. This is what it comes down to. You have to make sure these people know you're in control. Man, I planned that the whole time.
Yeah, but buddy, I had us. all the
Man,
way around.
all the way around.
Oh God,
There's several ever. In next episode when we run out of stuff to talk about,
Uh-huh.
all right, ask me about him flipping his car.
Oh,
Okay?
wow. Okay.
So that, I mean, I got absolutely stories upon stories when we need filler
right.
of the shit him and I fucking got into.
Oh my God, I bet y'all were just, oh God.
Yeah, so yeah, I almost killed him.
That's
I almost killed him
crazy.
that day. So
Wow.
well, we appreciate y'all spending time with us.
We do. Glad y'all listened to all the bullshit about our trip that we had so much fun on and our aliens.
I do want to mention just for clarifying,
yes,
that we're not sponsored by Hangar 209.
No,
we just
are
had
not.
a very pleasant experience in there.
We did, and the Alien Zone
and
as
the Alien
well.
Zone, and Dominic was had great customer service.
Yes,
and
yes.
Had a smile on his face, and
he was happy to serve.
I don't mind sharing my experiences when I come across.
No.
On the other hand, you fuck up, I'm gonna let you know too.
Oh yeah, he's gonna say something.
But
I'm
we
sure.
appreciate you listening to this week's episode. And
Yes.
if you have comments, questions, show ideas, check us out at gmail.com. Me and Mrs. Always Right at gmail.com.
Yes, and hate mail goes to attention Trevor.
Damn, did I forget that?
You did forget that,
Yeah.
but it's okay. But you can also check us out on Instagram or Facebook at Me and Mrs. Always Right. And hopefully you noticed we tried to get a new logo put out there, and hopefully you notice it. Let us know if you like it or not. So we're definitely
And that's where
trying
you should also post all those pictures on Instagram too. The same ones you did on Facebook. So you can view the pictures of our Roswell trip.
Oh, I did
You
put
did.
On Instagram.
So
I
yeah.
did. Yeah.
So go to
Yeah,
Facebook or
yeah.
Instagram to check out our pictures of the trip. You can see what she's laughing her ass off at.
Oh my God. I'm telling you guys, this picture is and I'm old, so I've been around a long time and I've seen a lot of pictures, but just just the look on your face in that picture. It's like you could have been an
So
actor.
is that going to be the memory of me?
Oscar-winning moment right there.
At
You should
my
win
memorial,
the Oscar.
At my
I'm gonna
memorial,
put
is
that
picture
picture up.
That's going to be it.
That is the picture.
I hope so.
That is.
Because I want
the
people to
picture.
remember the funny side, not the asshole side, okay?
That is the best picture ever.
So, and also
Ever.
check us out on Patreon, where for your membership, you get unedited episodes, as well as pre-show content and post-show content.
Yes, which sometimes are hilarious.
Except for this time, because this is the second time we're recording the show, and it's late, and we're just trying to get through it.
Yeah, we're just, but things happen. It's
Yes,
fine.
things
It's
happen.
fine. Hey, I'm going to tell you what. I've recorded an episode like 4 times before.
Oh my God, I would
So-
lose my shit.
Shit happens.
And
So,
I know what
I'm
I need
good
to
for it.
start doing
Uh-huh.
is doing a backup recording on here.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But,
yeah.
yeah.
I don't know how to do that, but okay.
Yeah, we'll have to learn,
Oh,
okay?
you got more things to learn. Good for you.
So, all right. Well, I love you, baby.
All right. I love you too.
And thanks for the
honey.
trip. I thank
David and Trina for the
for
trip.
driving,
That was
but
great.
I enjoyed every minute I spent with you.
I enjoyed it as well, and I enjoyed their company. And
See, maybe
it was great.
Maybe we could road trip better if we just Uber everywhere we go, and we don't got to fucking drive.
Oh, maybe we could do that.
And we could work on our communication skills during those times.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Oh well, you're right.
Yeah. So
All right. I love you, baby.
I love you too.
You have a good night.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.